What's up, YouTube? Okay, so I've been away from the YouTube scene for a while. So, anyway, I'm back, and I've got quite a bit to share. I've been kind of on a movie, a movie binge lately, so I've bought quite a bit of things. Okay, so let's see, what do I want to start with first? First off, let's start with the 3-disc deluxe limited edition of Suspiria, Dario Argento. I'm a huge fan of this movie, and I think I've already talked about it in another video, so if you want to know my opinion on the actual film, you can probably find that in another video. But, this is the 3-disc edition comes with a booklet and lobby cards, 9 lobby cards, and a title insert, chapter insert. Then it comes with the feature film disc, and then 25th anniversary documentary disc, and the soundtrack by Goblin, who I'm particularly fond of Goblin. I do enjoy the music. And mine is number 3,498 out of 10,000. This has been out of print for a number of years now, and it's pretty hard to come by. I got lucky and found it on the internet for reasonably cheap. So I am very close. Very happy. And then next up, I have Tombs of the Blind Dead by Armando Diasario. These are the 4 films he's really noted for. He's not noted for much else. I particularly really enjoy these movies, and I thought they were really cool Spanish horror flicks from the early 70s, and you really should check them out if you're into like zombies and that kind of thing. And it's a really nice set from Blue Underground. It comes with a booklet and a bonus disc about the director, so that's really cool. And recently I've kind of been looking for another director to kind of obsess over, I suppose. I've been a big Lucio Fulci fan and Dario Argento fan for a while, and I've known of this one in particular, this next guy, for a long time, but I've never really collected too many of his movies. So anyway, I went out and picked up the Mario Bava collections from Anchor Bay, volumes 1 and 2, which supposedly each of them have his classic films, which I know most of these films that are in these sets are classics. And I've watched a few of them, and they're pretty cool. I enjoy them. In addition to that, I also picked up another of his classics. He kind of not really created, but really cemented the giallo subgenre with Blood and Black Lace. That's kind of his. That was kind of the really early giallo that kind of set the standard, for the black glove killers and whatnot. Picked up another giallo film here. I hope to God I say this right. La Morte negli occhi del gatto. I have no idea if I said that right. Forgive me if it was butchered. I'm sorry. Which means 7 deaths in the cat's eye. And I haven't seen this film yet, but I've heard it's pretty decent. It's not, I guess, it's traditional. It's not really a traditional giallo, but I've heard it's pretty decent if you it's not as gory and it's not really traditional. So I mean, if you can get past those things, I've heard it's a pretty wonderful film. Anyway, so picked up Children of the Corn 2 and 3 at Walmart for in the $5 bin. I saw I love Children of the Corn, the original, of course. I mean, that's a pretty good film in my opinion. I've read the story too, and I loved Children of the Corn 2. I saw it on late night TV a few years back, and I thought it was pretty cool. So picked that up. Haven't seen part 3. Don't really care about it, but maybe it'll be interesting. I don't know. And then I also, while I was there, I picked up this 4-movie cult horror collection with The Funhouse, Serpent and the Rainbow, Phantasm 2, and I really picked this up for Phantasm 2 because I know this just recently came out on DVD, and I figured, and I do like the Phantasm movies, particularly the first two, and I figured, well, it's only $5, and you know, I could get that for $5 with 3 other films, or pay $15 for the single disc. So I didn't think that was worth it. So picked this up instead. Next up, I found this at CD Exchange. I was surprised to see it. I've never really seen it anywhere. Peter Jackson's first film, Bad Taste. I've seen about a few minutes of it, and it's typical early Peter Jackson. I have Dead Alive, which is kind of his most famous early movie, and it's constantly considered the goriest movie of all time, and it's really great splat stick kind of comedy. I love it. And I saw this, and I know it's pretty infamous for that kind of same thing as Dead Alive, so I picked it up as well. I picked it up, and I'm not disappointed so far. A while back, I guess a few days ago, I kind of ventured into new territory here. I'm not really a big modern horror film fan, or thriller, or really modern film. I'm not a big modern film person anyway. I just feel like a lot of today's cinema is trash and garbage and just not worth anything. But I could be wrong. I don't know. And this next film I thought was pretty good. This is Black Swan. I've been really curious about this movie for a while, and because I know it has Natalie Portman in it, and I kind of like her a lot. She's pretty interesting and cute, and so anyway, I picked up Black Swan, and I was pleasantly surprised that it turned out to be pretty strange but good movie. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to seeing it again. Black Swan. And finally, today I picked up Alice, Sweet Alice. Classic horror film from mid to late 70s. I've actually never seen it, which I regret, but that's why I bought it, so I can watch it, and I have a friend who says it's quite good, so I'm really looking forward to watching it. So that's my movie update for today. Feel free to leave a comment or not, or whatever. So until next time, bye bye.